Have you ever wondered how a simple change in your daily routine with an iron-rich herb could transform your health and beat anemia naturally? Because in a world where quick fixes and artificial solutions dominate, it's time to take a step back and embrace the healing power of nature. However, not all natural remedies are created equal. Some can be the key to unlocking unparalleled health benefits you've been missing out on. Today, I'm not just sharing another health tip, I'm unveiling a secret that could dramatically change iron levels in your body and enhance your overall quality of life. Imagine constantly feeling tired and weak, having cold hands and feet, headaches, and pale skin. Panic, right? Because you don't know what these signs mean, but you need a quick and natural solution to relieve these symptoms. So what I will tell you in this video will transform your health and help you relieve these symptoms quickly and naturally with the best herbal tea for iron deficiency treatment. You will also find out what iron deficiency is, what problems it can cause to overall health, the risk of stroke, why pregnant women should pay special attention to it, and how to prepare stinging nettle tea, the best natural remedy for iron deficiency. If you stay until the end, I'll give you the most iron-rich foods and the foods you should avoid, so you can get rid of these symptoms for good. Stinging nettles are called wergulu, one of the 9 sacred herbs of Old Essex during the 10th century. The other holy herbs were plantain, chamomile, chervil, mugwort, crabapple, watercress, and fennel. This plant grows in the countryside, fields, paths, walls, hedgerows, fences, and amongst rubble. Stinging nettles have diuretic, analgesic, anti-cancer, anodyne, tonic, astringent, and depurative properties. They are beneficial as a spring and autumn blood cleanser and a blood-building herb. The unclean blood causes most diseases, and this herb helps the body to be healthier. Hippocrates ranked stinging nettles as first among the plants' panacea, meaning when the herbs have multiple uses, and recommended the use of stinging nettles for the treatment of 61 known diseases. Indians used stinging nettles to treat acne, diarrhea, and urinary tract infections. Stinging nettles contain vitamin A in higher amounts than carrots, B1, B2, B3, B5, E, and vitamin C. This plant is also an excellent source of minerals like calcium, iron, folic acid, potassium, manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, selenium, zinc, and other essential trace elements. To make stinging nettle tea, boil some water and then pour it into a cup with 1 teaspoon of stinging nettles. Allow this mixture to sit for 4 to 5 minutes, strain, and then drink up to 3 cups daily. Stinging nettle tea helps to provide your body with the necessary amount of iron, and it is generally safe. However, occasionally, in some individuals there might be some side effects, such as mild stomach upset, fluid retention, sweating, and diarrhea. So ask your doctor before drinking stinging nettle tea, especially if you have health issues or are taking any medications. But what is iron deficiency and what problems can cause? Iron is a vital nutrient for health, so an iron deficiency treatment is crucial for the body's proper function. The World Health Organization states that it mainly affects 40% of young children, 37% of pregnant and postpartum women, and 30% of menstruating adolescent girls and women. This assessment makes iron deficiency the #1 nutritional deficiency worldwide, especially in developing countries. In some countries, blood loss may be the primary cause of the problem, for example due to intestinal parasitosis. However, in Western Europe, the cause is usually due to an insufficient amount of this trace element in our daily diet. Increasing iron intake can change the lives of both young people and adults. It is known that iron deficiency hinders brain function, affecting both memories and learning abilities, but it is not just the mind that suffers from a lack of iron. Pregnant women and older people should also pay special attention to iron deficiency. If a pregnant woman has low iron stores, the increased requirements due to the developing fetus during the last 5 to 6 months of pregnancy may tip the balance. Thus, this may cause iron deficiency anemia in the mother, negatively affecting fetal brain development. Older individuals are also at risk because their diet is not rich in iron, and the aging digestive system finds it difficult to absorb the iron that foods contain. But how to find out if you suffer from iron deficiency? If you constantly feel tired and your face is pale, you are probably not getting enough iron in your diet and could be at risk of iron deficiency. To confirm this suspicion, ask your doctor to conduct a blood test to measure hemoglobin levels. Your doctor can test and diagnose whether you are at risk of iron deficiency or already suffer from iron deficiency anemia. It is also crucial to learn whether iron deficiency in the human body increases the risk of stroke. British scientists recently discovered that iron deficiency makes the blood stickier, and this is a discovery that may help prevent at least some incidents of stroke. In recent years, studies have shown that iron deficiency is likely a high-risk factor for ischemic stroke in both adults and children. Each year, about 16 million people worldwide suffer from a stroke, and this has increased by 50% over the last 17 years. Also, each year, over 62% of all strokes occur in people under 70 years of age. Nearly 6 million of these people die, and 5 million are left with a permanent disability. Several of these cases could be avoided by increasing their diet's iron source. Because the most important source of iron in our diet, which is not well known, is sesame. But a significant amount of iron is also present in red meat, oily fish, and the meat of chicken and turkey. Another excellent source of iron is in nuts, seeds, dried fruits, dark green vegetables, and fortified breakfast cereals. The chart below can help you learn about the most decadent foods in iron sufficiency. To give you a helpful tip, when cooking a meal rich in iron such as lentils, drop 2 well-washed peels of orange or lemon in boiling water. The vitamin C these fruits contain enables the body to absorb large amounts of iron. But iron absorption is reduced when consuming any of the following foods. So, try not to eat iron-rich foods along with eggs, soy proteins, whole grains, bran, black tea, coffee, and wine. Also, excess vitamin A in your diet could lead to iron deficiency problems because it helps to release stored iron. Regardless of age or sex, iron deficiency leads to a reduced pain threshold. Furthermore, it interferes with the body's temperature control mechanisms, increases the likelihood of hair loss, and weakens the immune system, consequently making us more susceptible to infections. Therefore, we must be aware of the iron levels in our diet to avoid an iron deficiency in our bodies. If you found this video helpful and enjoyed exploring the best herbal tea for iron deficiency treatment, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness insights, tips, and delicious ideas to boost your well-being journey. Also, if you want to discover the best tips on making oregano tea and the best way to reap the full range of oregano's benefits, watch the video on the left. Have a wonderful day and new week, and I'll see you in the next video.